Hi everyone, this is Arcadius and welcome back to Naval. Today we'll be reviewing one of the most famous light cruisers known in World War II, that being the Cleveland class. The specific ship in the game being Cleveland, but I have the sister ship and I've decided to rename her Columbia. Um, Pretty much for World of Warships reasons. That used to be the test ship name when they were doing the cruiser split line, and I've always kind of liked it, so I've carried it over into Naval Creed as well. You may notice a few differences between this ship and Brooklyn, but they pretty much have the same exact hull. As you can see, there's no real difference. However, you lose your third triple 6-inch turret, which is found here, and in turn, you gain two additional double 5-inch mounts. Also, you gain quite a bit more anti aircraft guns as well. They're all 1.1 inch and 20 mil. At least that's what's modeled. But they are really, really powerful, and she is one of the strongest AA suites. Starting at, well, technically Atlanta, but if you skip Helena, or if you include Helena, starting at Cleveland and going up from Fargo to Worcester, you have some of the strongest AA ships in the game. So let's just take a quick look at her regular normal stats. Upgraded health of 40,500, torpedo resistance of 8%, max armor of 165 millimeters, belt armor of 5 inches. 165 is probably on the turret faces as usual. Again, not a lot of armor, you are relatively squishy. All light cruisers are going to be squishy. However, there are some calibers that you can ricochet. For instance, lighter calibers such as 5-inch and 6-inch. If you angle enough, you are able to block or ricochet it. If it's armor piercing, high explosive will most likely still do damage. You can still aim at the superstructure and still do quite a bit of damage. Guns, you have four triple 6-inch guns, two in the front, two in the rear. These are still pretty good. 10 rounds a minute. You can see all the other stats here. Shell velocity is still kind of, slow, so your shell locks are still pretty high. Your armor piercing can still be plenty useful. As your secondaries, you have 6 total, and then you have main battery range of 15.7 kilometers, secondary range of 5 kilometers. Now, your secondaries are not all that useful. They're pretty much only useful against destroyers, and even then, they're not enough to sink it. So, definitely don't expect much from your secondaries at all. AA, however, she has 25 AA mounts, and you can just take a look at these damages. I do have her built for full anti-aircraft defense, and she can shoot out to 7.2 kilometers maximum. Add to that, she has anti-aircraft defense as well, unlimited. She can also start equipping radar at this tier for a light cruiser. Uh, I personally don't really care much for radar, so I still tend to use anti-aircraft defense, but that's alright, it's whatever you decide to use. She has a heal and a repair. Let's see here, what else? Speed. She has a speed of 32.5 knots, so not terribly fast, not terribly slow. You mainly keep up with everyone else. And she also has a fighter as well. You have 4 fighters altogether. Uh, she's not good at all in close range. This is definitely a long range, mid range kind of ship. If you get too close, you're just going to be whittled down without a doubt. You don't have the armor to stand up against even secondaries on battleships, much less their main guns. And cruisers themselves can still tear you apart easily. You are really, really good against destroyers, especially if you equip radar, or you have a general idea of where they are. So you could always run with that, but mainly I just kind of burn everything. Mainly I use all my light cruisers as AG spammers, and that tends to work relatively well. So with that, let's toss into a game and see what we can do.